what we're going to do is we're going to use the factoring to solve the equations. So first of all, it has to be in standard form, which means I need ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And so it has to be equal to 0. So if I look at this problem, is it equal to 0? What can I do to make it equal to 0? So why are we moving the 6? Why didn't I move the 3x squared? It would take more steps, but why else? What has to be true for the x squared? It has to be positive, so I don't want to move the x squared. So I'm going to move the 6, so I'm going to have 3x squared minus 17x minus 6. Our first step then is we always look for a greatest common factor. So I have 3, 17, and 6. Is there a greatest common factor? No. So then we're going to do this. So my a times c is negative 18, and my b is negative 17. So the factors I'm going to use are negative 18 and 1. And so now that I have it broken into 4, I'm going to go ahead, and my greatest common factor is 3x here. And what would the greatest common factor on this one be? So do I just write 1? Because we want to match the signs, right? So we're going to put plus 1. So these match. So this is what I get factored. And so to find the answers, we're going to set each set of parentheses equal to 0. So I'm going to set x minus 6 equal to 0 and 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So to solve for the x, I would move the 6 to the other side. So I'd get x equals 6. And on the next one, I would subtract 1 and divide by 3. So one of the things on the original problem, what's the highest exponent? 2. How many answers did I get? 2. Okay. Okay, let's try this one. Is it equal to 0? Okay. So how many terms do I have? We only know one thing to do. What do? We have to find what? Find the greatest common factor. It's the only thing we know how to do. So I'm going to have 2x. And once I do that, I'm going to set each of these equal to 0. So I'm going to divide by 2. And I'm going to subtract 2. The highest exponent is 2. And how many answers did I get? 2. How about this one? What am I moving? The negative 20x squared and the minus 48x, right? We're going to move them because the x cubed is the highest exponent. It has to stay positive. So I'm going to have 2x to the third So is it equal to 0? Now? It is. So what's the next thing I probably should check? A greatest common factor. And so what is my greatest common factor going to be? So I'm going to have 2x. So I'm going to get x squared plus 10x plus 12. Oh, 24. So I have 3 terms, so I can do this. So we're just going to do the numbers inside the parentheses, right? So I'm going to take 1 times 24, and that's 24, and my b is 10. So the factors of 24 that add to 10 are 6 and 4. So we're going to do 6 and 4 here. Okay, so I saw a lot of you do this on your test. Am I done? What is missing? The 2x at the top. Now I'm ready to find my factors. So I have to set this equal to 0, this equal to 0, and this equal to 0. So I'm going to have any questions here on this one? What's the highest exponent? How many answers did I get? 3. Okay. How about this one? Is it set equal to 0? All right, so I'm going to subtract the 18. I'm going to do my greatest common factor. Now what? It is a perfect square. And the perfect square, first of all, tell me how you know, Chelsea, you're right. How did you know it was a perfect square? Right, they're both perfect squares, and it had a minus between it. Okay, so who can factor it for me? 4x squared minus 9. It factors to 2x plus 3, 2x minus 3. Okay, so now I need to find my my zeros. So I'm going to set all this equal to 0. So I put 2 equal to 0, 2x plus 3 equal to 0, and 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So this one, I'm going to add 3 and divide by 2. So I get x is 3/2. Here I'm going to subtract 3. And I got a negative 3/2. What do I get with the last one? Why do I not get a root here? You're right, I do not. Tell me why. What's not there? There's no x, right? Back here, we had an x, so we can get a 0. Here, there's no x, so we don't get an answer here. Okay, one more. Which one do I want to keep positive? The x squared, right? I want to keep that positive. So I'm going to subtract the 28 and add the 4. So I'm going to get 49x squared minus 28x plus 4. Okay, first of all, is there a greatest common factor? Nope. All right, 49 times 4, who knows? It's what? It is. But is that what, do we know the multiplication facts of that? We don't. And it's a big number. And what did I say we should always check when you multiply and you get a big number? Is it a perfect square? Is 49 a perfect square? Is 4 a perfect square? All right. So what is the square root of 49? And then the square root of 4? Now, what signs do I put in the middle? They have to match. They're either both positive or both negative. We want negative this time, right? And here's why. Negative times a negative gives me a positive 4. And in the middle, I have minus 14, and that adds to negative 28. So here, y'all, how many zeros are we getting this time? So if I add 2, so 2/7, it's the same, isn't it? So I only got 1 this time, and here's why. Here's 2/7, let's say it's right here. So that means that this quadratic is going to do this. It's going to bounce off the x-axis. And it takes 2 to make it bounce. Okay,